While the 2026 FIFA World Cup delivered unforgettable drama and crowned new breakout superstars, it was also a tournament of bitterly broken expectations. On the world's biggest stage, reputation guarantees nothing. Whether hampered by lingering injuries, stifled by tactical setups, or simply shrinking under immense national pressure, several of football's elite superstars failed to launch in North America. From aging icons struggling against Father Time to marquee creators who completely lost their touch, these are the biggest player underperformers who fell brutally short of expectations at the 2026 World Cup. At number 5, we have Arda Güler. Güler arrived at the 2026 World Cup carrying the massive expectations of a nation eager to spearhead Turkey's attack in their first World Cup appearance in 24 years. Coming off a strong domestic season with Real Madrid, where he logged 4 goals and 9 assists in La Liga, all eyes were on the 21-year-old playmaker to deliver on the global stage. However, the tournament turned into a story of early frustration and missed opportunities. In Turkey's opening match against Australia, Güler was wasteful in front of goal, taking 7 shots with only 3 hitting the target in a disappointing 2-1 defeat. Things went from bad to worse in their second group game against Paraguay, where despite playing over 45 minutes against a 10-man side, Güler failed to register a single shot on target or complete a key dribble in a shocking 1-0 loss. Although he salvaged some pride in their final group fixture by scoring a goal and earning man of the match honors in a 3-2 victory over the United States, Turkey had already been mathematically eliminated, leaving their star man to face harsh criticism as the team crashed out in the group stage. At number 4, we have Jonathan Tah. Tah arrived at the 2026 World Cup as the designated anchor of Germany's back line, fresh off securing a high-profile move to Bayern Munich. However, the 30-year-old center-back turned in a shaky, unconvincing tournament that came to symbolize Germany's defensive struggles. Throughout the group stage, Tah looked off the pace against fast-paced attacks, repeatedly getting caught out of position and losing crucial physical duels in transition. His tournament reached a disastrous climax in the round of 32 against Paraguay. After failing to organize the defensive line on the equalizer, Tah stepped up in the penalty shootout and dragged his spot kick wide of the post. That costly miss helped seal Germany's humiliating early exit, capping off a miserable campaign for a defender expected to bring elite calm and leadership to the side. At number 3, we have Federico Valverde. Uruguayan captain Federico Valverde's 2026 World Cup campaign ended in utter heartbreak and national disappointment. Fresh off another silverware-laden season with Real Madrid, Valverde arrived in North America expected to lead Marcelo Bielsa's La Celeste into a new era. Instead, the box-to-box engine struggled to impose his trademark power and control in central midfield. Uruguay stumbled through Group H, drawing 1-1 with Saudi Arabia before an agonizing 2-2 tie against underdog Cabo Verde, where Valverde unleashed 7 shots without finding the back of the net. In their must-win group finale against Spain, Valverde was largely invisible and subbed off after just 56 minutes in a 1-0 defeat that sealed Uruguay's second consecutive World Cup group stage elimination. The skipper took full public responsibility for the failure shortly after head coach Marcelo Bielsa stepped down, marking a painful chapter for one of South America's premier midfield leaders. At number 2, we have Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes flew into North America as arguably one of the most informed players in world football, fresh off a sublime domestic campaign with Manchester United that saw him win Premier League Player of the Season after recording 9 goals and a staggering 21 assists. Yet, on international football's biggest stage, Portugal's primary talisman completely lost his creative spark. Across 5 matches and 422 minutes played, Fernandes registered 0 goals and just a solitary assist, struggling to dictate tempo or unpick compact tournament defenses. Portugal labored through the group stage with draws against Congo DR and Colombia before crashing out in a painful 1-0 round of 16 loss to Spain, courtesy of a 91st minute Mikel Merino winner. The stark contrast between his Premier League brilliance and World Cup anonymity left Portuguese supporters distraught as another golden international opportunity slipped away. At number 1, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. Taking the top spot as the biggest underperformer of the 2026 World Cup is 41-year-old icon Cristiano Ronaldo. Competing in his record sixth and final World Cup tournament, expectations were massive for the legendary forward to guide Portugal's star-studded generation to international glory. While his baseline numbers look respectable on paper with 3 goals, a brace against Uzbekistan, and a historic penalty against Croatia, Ronaldo's overall presence severely restricted Portugal's offensive dynamism. Playing virtually every minute of Portugal's campaign, his severe lack of off-the-ball mobility forced Roberto Martinez's side into a predictable, slow-paced central structure. Isolated against DR Congo and Colombia, he was completely quieted by Spain in their round of 16 clash, registering minimal impact before Portugal crashed out 1-0. Rather than a triumphant swan song, Ronaldo's final World Cup chapter served as a frustrating reminder of Father Time catching up to one of the game's greatest figures. Beyond our main list, several other established names struggled to make a positive impact in North America. German veteran Manuel Neuer had a tournament to forget between the posts, managing 0 clean sheets and recording one of the lowest save percentages at the World Cup before Germany's round of 32 crash out. In Portugal's midfield, Paris Saint-Germain metronome Vitinha failed to replicate his supreme club form, going goalless and assistless across all 6 matches as Portugal's attack frequently stalled in tight matches. Scotland's main man Scott McTominay couldn't replicate his qualifying heroics, finishing with 0 goal contributions and registering just 3 shots on target across 270 frustrating minutes as the Scots finished bottom of Group C. And despite a stellar aerial record, Arsenal center-back Gabriel Magalhaes couldn't anchor Brazil's defense when it mattered most, failing to record a single successful tackle in their shocking round of 16 loss to Norway. That wraps up our breakdown of the biggest underperformers at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Which player do you think fell shortest of expectations in North America, and who should have made our list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another football deep dive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.